Hey all, and welcome back to Ocarina of Time. This is Idrin.
This is Roxy.
And this is Ambi.
And for the first time since Link to the Past, we've got Snow here.
Howdy there.
Hey.
So, we just finished off Dodongo's Cavern, and before we head back to Goron City to do some stuff, we ran past this before, so let's go ahead and check it out. We can hear what's in there, but now we can get to it. And, oh, I might not actually be able to reach that one now that I think about it, but let's go ahead and kill it anyway.
Might as well.
Murder it.
Mercy kill.
Yeah. And let's see if I can manage this one. I'm going to guess no. Yeah, I'm not even close, so we'll have to come back until I get a different item. But, so you've been out for a while, Snow, but I know you've been keeping up on the videos.
Yes, I have. It's been quite the ride.
Yep. So now that we've finished off Dodongo's Cavern, we're going to head back to Goron City and take care of some stuff that we missed before, and check out things now that they're in a little bit more of good cheer.
Goron friend. What a friend.
Gorons are adorable.
We are Goron's big brother.
We are one of the clan.
They're
Oh,
adorable
there's another...
till this one runs you over.
We can forgive them of that, though. And there's another bombable thing here. Forget what's in this one. Oh, a chest. Of course it is. And like you can probably tell by now, this one's actually live, not pre-recorded, so they'll be reacting to what just happened probably about now.
We see you wasting money.
Yeah. I always hate when that happens, but what can you do?
I'm glad they fixed that in some later games, though.
Well, I don't know. I kind of like better wasting it than just not being able to open it. Because if you can't open it, then that means if you have to leave there, if you really want full completion and not having like, any stuff just left over on the map, you need to come back there.
I would rather that, to be honest. Especially, because... Okay. Oh, how do I say it in Ocarina of Time without, spoiling anything? Okay, at a later point in the game, you may need those rupees.
Ah, yeah, that's a good point. So here we've got a place that I missed before, but since I didn't have bombs anywhere, I wouldn't be able to do much with it. This is a little boulder maze we've got. So there's a few boulders that you can bomb. The gray ones you can't affect with the bombs. And you just need to work your way through.
May need to spend all our hard-earned rubies on new bombs.
Yep.
And we've also got a different type of boulder. Right here, this red one. Bombs can't affect it, but something that we will have to get later can. So that's just something we'll have to remember for later.
Honestly, with the rubies though, the best fix was just giving us bigger wallets.
Yeah. Although I don't think there's ever a Zelda game where you have to spend so much that you don't end the game with a full wallet.
Wind Waker on the GameCube was close.
Yeah, it had some stuff like that, but even then, they give you so many rupees that sometimes you'll have to grind for it, but you're never really hurting for them. It's always optional stuff. So we've got
Like a maze of boulders.
Yep. I like this little side thing. So this one's probably also going to be the same thing, but you'll see in a bit, so I'm not going to open both of them.
Oh my god.
But we do have this.
There you go, it's Gotcha.
I don't think you
Hiding
could
in the
hear
crate.
it while it was in the crate, right?
Nope, but you can hear it once it comes out.
Right.
Who is just going around boxing spiders?
We've already got bugs, we don't need those. You're gonna say something, Roxy?
No.
Oh. Sounded like you were about to. So anyway, there's a couple things with these gossip stones that we've already seen. The main thing being that you can use them to tell the time. But there's a couple things we hadn't shown off yet. So first off, I'm going to get out the Ocarina.
The statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. It's not ominous.
I love gossip stones. So this is one interesting thing. If you play the theme of the royal family at a gossip stone, it'll give you a fairy. There's some possible significance to that we'll find out once we know a little bit more about the gossip stones, which we actually will end up doing later on. But there's also another little thing about them here.
Oh, this is my favorite.
And there it goes. Okay, but it's even funnier when it's out in the open because it will literally just keep going.
Yeah, I'm going to show that off for another one later.
Nice.
Oh, God. I wasn't expecting that.
I don't think anyone was. Alright. So, there's another thing that we missed before that I can show off now. This one I could have gotten to before, but I just forgot about it. Actually, there's a couple things. First off, though, I'm going to do this one here. So there's this side area that we didn't open up before, and it's a little bit more sealed off than some.
We're running a little bit low on bombs.
Just a bit. And up.
And out.
I have to do this one the hard way.
Always another.
I think this is the last one. Yep.
Whoa.
The biggest, baddest Goron. He's so cute, though.
This is Goron. He's a blacksmith of the Gorons.
If you can conveniently wait 5 or 6 years, should be good.
Yeah. Gorons have an interesting sense of time.
They also have an interesting sense of scale. If this is a mini Goron, and
not quite
the other
mini.
Goron called you Big Brother.
Medi. Mebi.
Oh.
So. Fair confusion to make, though.
But the bigger question is, how did he get in there?
Maybe it's like when you have a seed in a bottle and you just let it grow.
What just happened there?
Just wondering when you'd see that. I got a little bit caught there.
Yeah, no shit. You were saying?
I was gonna say, maybe it's like when you put a seed in a bottle and you just let it grow into an apple or something.
Aww.
He just has to eat his way out.
Christ.
Or maybe there's an entire secret part of the Goron City that non-Gorons aren't allowed to access. A whole tunnel complex. So there's one last thing here that I want to get to. You might remember the first time we came around here, there was that rolling Goron that said if we could stop him, he'd give us something nice. He's up on the second level, counting from the top, so I'm going to head there and see if we can slow him down. Now, there's not much that can stop a rolling Goron, but bombs are one of those things. This is another thing that I technically probably could have gotten early with the bomb flowers, but that's just
First try, nice.
Not quite.
He's a big lad.
You can't stop my rolling, Mom.
So you need to stop him at the right spot, which is where this sign was giving the offer. Which makes it a little bit harder because of this tunnel blocking your view.
Are you gonna stop him with a bomb, or?
Yep.
I can't remember how to do it.
Yep, that's the only way to do it.
Right.
You just need to do it at the right spot, and if you do it right in this area...
Almost pixel perfect.
Complete 180 there.
Hey!
Now let's get out of the way before he hits us again. But yep, we got our bomb upgrade. One thing about Ocarina of Time that I've noticed in this is they give you your upgrades really fast.
Yep.
Which is nice. It's definitely better than Link to the Past. Which,
Yeah.
since the only place you could get upgrades was that one wishing fountain, it'd be hard to be worse than that, but...
And only 50 rupees at a time, was it?
Yeah, that sounds right. So, 50 rupees for every upgrade, and you had something like 10 or 20 upgrades to get. Alright, so we've done everything we can for now at the Goron City, so we are going to follow the advice given before and head up to the summit of Death Mountain.
What could go wrong?
Nothing at all.
Most games leave climbing up the top of Death Mountain to the very end.
Not this one. Sort of. So we didn't go up here before because these boulders block the way, so you can't actually get up here until you have bombs you can carry yourself. You'll notice, by the way, that one thing that you do have a little bit of control in the air when you jump. You'll notice that if you just jump forward like this, you go all the way off. But you can pull yourself back to sort of cut your jump from going quite as far. So this is a little bit trickier. Oh, a little bit too late. And you can,
Good bombs.
you can
Bomberman himself would be proud.
You might hear something in the background here, by the way.
It's a rock cow.
It's a hidden cow. It's a chia pet cow.
It's a rock cow. Where do you think Gorons get milk?
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Hey! A rupee cave. With a cow in it.
Yep. Okay.
Not
We can't
strange at
interact with
all.
the car?
What was that, Andy?
Can we,
You-
we can't interact with the car at all? Can you not even, use a button to get milk from it? or anything?
You can, yep. I just don't have any empty bottles.
Oh.
But I'll go ahead and back in so that we can show that.
Oh, the rupees go back.
Infinite rupees. Go ahead and drain this bottle. And so I don't forget this time. I need to make notes or something. Yep, just like before, for every cow you encounter, you can go ahead and play a bonus song to get some milk. So this is just a nice stop-off if you need some quick healing. There's the hearts, and you can also fill up your bottle while you're here.
And the cow talks. And the cow talks.
I mean, if rock people can talk, why can't cows?
Yeah. So, now we've hit that, we can go ahead on the actual summit itself. And this is a big reason, beyond the shield burning, why you want to make sure you have the Hylian shield by this point.
Wow. Wow.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the way on this climbing wall here.
I was wondering how the boulders and Death Mine were going to work, but I wasn't expecting that.
Honestly, getting up Death Mountain was one of the most annoying things when I was young.
In every Zelda game, really, it feels just aggravating for Death Mountain or the equivalent.
Well, I mean, you named it Death Mountain. What'd you expect?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Still, though. Oh, and now that I'm here, before I continue up, we can go ahead and show off what happens outdoors.
Goodbye, friend.
Farewell, rock.
Hope he'll go on to better things.
Can you swap out like the position of the stick and the Deku nut?
Oh, you can? I just like using right C for items. It's it's habit. It's the easiest one for me to reach. So, we've got our owl here. Got a bombable area here.
Is he bouncing on his tail?
No, he's standing on a sign.
Oh.
He's an owl. He
Oh,
does
yeah.
owl things.
I see now.
Yep. So, before we talk to him, let's go ahead and check out this bombable area.
Oh.
And get ready, Ambi.
Surprise!
Oh, yes.
Oh god.
Yes.
That's a great fairy.
Terrifying.
They improved the look a little bit by Hyrule Warriors. It looks better by that point, but in Ocarina of Time, the graphics level just didn't really do it justice.
Not at all. And that shriek at the beginning is always terrifying.
I like the look of the fountains, though. They're a really neat-looking area.
I just know that I have the polygons to blame for the pointiest boobs in video game history.
I'm not sure I'd say pointiest. Have you seen some other games from early PlayStation 1?
Yes, if you're trying to insinuate Lara Croft, I still think she has the pointiest boobs.
I was actually just thinking in general. That was an example that came to mind, but not the
I
only
feel like
one.
older video... older video games had like square boobs.
Oh,
but
yeah.
This is actual pointy.
That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah.
That's so you can weaponize them.
Yeah, but she's the great fairy. She just busts it open and like a ray pops out. Just melts people.
She's covered in ivy. She doesn't want to have to regrow that on there.
If you saw when the camera was panning up from between her thighs, there is plenty of room there. Plenty of room.
Yeah. So anyway, this is this is the first time we get the magic meter, and this is when we get the full spin attack. There are 6 great fairies in the game. 3 of them give you upgrades, and 3 of them give you magic.
Magic must defeat magic.
Yep. So,
Also, like our spin attack is magic.
yep, that's on one of the spells. This is an ability, but you'll get actual spells later on from them as well. So before I show off the spin attack, I'm just going to look around this zone here, because like I said, I really like the look of the fairy fountains. Just the walls look really neat to me.
Always thought they were kind of in like a pocket dimension with how different it looks.
Yeah, I figured something like that too. I'm not really sure how to describe it. It looks like a combination of like a waterfall and a starscape.
In
Yeah.
Hyrule Warriors, it looks better.
Oh, I haven't seen the actual fountains in Hyrule Warriors. I'll have to check that out.
Still
Yeah, I have-
need to play that.
Same here.
It's really nice.
I've seen stuff from it, but I haven't played it myself yet. So, now we can show off the full spin attack. So with a little bit of charge, you get that. And if you charge it up long enough... So it's got a good deal more power behind it.
A good strong ki.
And we've also got this cave up here, so let's check this out.
Can we cut down the sign he's standing on?
I'll have to check that out after this.
The fact he just kind of patiently watches you while you run around.
Yep. So you'll notice that time limit. See, what happens is the longer it's too hot to stay in here for too long. You have basically 8 seconds per heart, and once that's out, you're dead.
Okay.
So this is something that we'll probably be coming back to later. Not going to be doing a lot of stuff right here for it.
Once we get some cool drinks.
Yeah. And we've got milk, but you don't want to drink hot milk.
Hot milk is nice.
Send you right to sleep.
But not like lava boiling.
Yeah, and like Ambi said, that's not somewhere you want to fall asleep, so... that's a shame. It looks like you can't cut down the sign. We'll just have to talk to our friend here.
Always the square ones, never the pointy signs. Don't know why.
That's rude. So it goes this nice ride down the mountain, at least. And we end up right back at Kakariko. So now
Did
that
he have to leave us on a roof?
Well, he was being nice to us, because now that we're on this roof, we can get something we noticed before. If I'm careful, I can just drop him nicely down to that balcony. Don't want to jump off, because then I'll probably miss it. If we head in here...
Oh. Hey, the cow. From Peace Corp?
Yeah. Saw this cow before, and now we know why there's that hole back there, so it can have a nice balcony.
I guess that's how they got it in.
They just shoved the cow into the house.
Yep.
From the balcony.
Yep.
That raises
It's
so
like-
many questions.
Lifted up on the balcony, through the hole, cows in the house.
Yep. Easy as pie.
Y'all be making the wrong pies.
So, we've also got some stuff we can do back in the graveyard now that we've got bombs. And now that we've got some rupees as well. So we could try out Dompe's game a little bit. And I'll go ahead and do that some before we check out Under the Gravestones. Because of course there's going to be something we can get if we find the right spots. Unfortunately, it's completely random. So this isn't a game so much as it is a slot machine. Now he can only dig when he's actually on one of these dirt spots like we were on right there. So you've got to wait for him to get to one where he can actually dig something up. So there's also a time delay involved. So this is fairly annoying. I'm not even sure if you can call it a minigame. But we're 100%ing, so we've got to do it.
The things we do for completion.
That's not what I was hoping for.
Okay.
So, people watching will probably be back in a bit once I actually get the thing. Well, we didn't really have much luck, as you can see from our rupee count, so we'll have to come back to this later.
Nice.
We did have a little bit of chat about the Triforce, and Roxy came up with a good thing that I'm going to give her an opportunity to speak of right now.
Oh my god, I just got put on the spot. Now I'm panicking. Okay, so we were talking about what the Triforce of Courage really does, and what I just realized in literally this moment, which was like 3 seconds ago, was that, like, so the Triforce of Wisdom is to know, because, like, Zelda, she knows where the problem lies, she knows what needs to be done,
Yep.
so she's always the person who kind of guides Link on his path, so she knows.
Yep.
And the Triforce of Power is to take, because what else does power do but destroy?
Yep.
But the Triforce of Courage, because Link is powerful in a different sense. Like, he goes on these quests and he's able to wield his weapons or whatever because he relies on his relationships with people, with environments, whatever, but it allows him to do these physical acts.
Mm-hmm.
So, to know, to take, to do.
Yeah.
That's the
I really
Triforce.
like that. So here, the room where we got the Hylian Shield, is a fairy fountain hidden in back.
This is my favorite song in the whole game.
Someone should pay Dumpy more. This grave is exquisite.
And yeah, I really like the fairy fountain music. I came back here just so we could hear a little bit more of it. Also used in Super Mario Bros. 3 as a pretty commonly known but trivia that I still like to mention there. It was the theme of World 3's world map in Super Mario Bros. 3.
Oh, now that you said it, I can kind of remember it, I think.
Mm-hmm. You hadn't heard that before?
Huh. No, I've never heard that fact.
Oh, cool. Yep, another thing, the warp whistle music in Super Mario Bros. 3 is the same as the whistle music in original Legend of Zelda.
Huh.
That do-do-do-do-do little jingle or sting or whatever you would call it. What's the right term for that, Roxy? Just like
What jingle?
Like a little short bit of music that's just used to like highlight something, not as background music or environmental or whatnot. Just like a brief audio cue. Is there a name for that?
Yeah, it's just a brief audio
Oh,
cue
okay.
or a jingle.
I was thinking like is sting the right word for that?
No.
Okay.
I think sometimes it can be called like an artifact.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. I think we mentioned it before, by the way, but it's Roxy's studying video game music, actually.
Yeah.
And at some point, I'd like to have an episode devoted just to that. No, just because I don't want to put you on the spot, Roxy, but I just think it would be really cool to get into.
Thanks. I mean, I actually would like to talk about it.
Yeah.
I just need to, like, think exactly what I
Yeah.
want to do. Because a lot of people will make the kind of videos that are like, oh yeah, you know, music's so awesome. Or like, and this is what this theme means. Like,
Yeah.
or, like, as in, you know, not just like the Chilean theme is the theme of the land, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
that kind of thing. And it's kind of heroic. But really get deeper into
Yeah,
it, not just from a musicologist point
Yeah,
of view.
you'd want to do something that's more like academic, in a sense.
Yeah. Ooh, that was kind of a burn on musicology, but yes, thank
No,
you.
I meant musicology was academic. Like, those kind of videos are just kind of, like, light. They're sort of kind of surface level.
Light touch.
Yeah, and you want
Yeah,
to
light
get
touch.
deeper, and you want to do real musicology with it, real academic stuff.
Deep touch, but also fuck musicology. But deep touch.
So, two things here. First off,
Sold out. Sorry, that was the first thing that came up, is sold out in big letters.
yep, this is part of the trading game, and we don't have anything down here for the trading. Oh no, that's where the mask goes. We don't have a mask. We'll have to pick up a new one first.
Yeah.
So, I didn't show off what the Redead do.
Oh my god,
So,
I'm excited.
I'm glad I'm here for
there's
this.
that. They paralyze you when they scream. And let them stand up.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think you need to get back a little closer.
He's not very social.
Jesus. Oh god.
Look how much of his hearts he takes away.
Yep. Nice little detail, by the way.
He did not let up. He was just like stab. Crazy.
If you don't, it can re-grapple you easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the idle animation when you're in low health, by the way. It's a that's what I meant. It's a really nice little touch.
Heal yourself.
I will, but first,
Beep beep.
Oh my god.
Beep beep.
so we got a thing here that we didn't pick up before. We play the Sun Song down. Is it not here?
That's a nice effect.
Oh, there you go. I was just standing in the wrong spot. You have to stand where the Redead was, and then you play the Sun Song there. You get this.
Oh. Big chest.
Okay, I healed myself.
Hey.
That's one way to do it.
Alright, so that takes care of the graveyard for now. Next up, we're going to head over to Castletown to grab the next mask on the mask trading quest.